The following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Are you sick and tired of the telephone calls, text messages, and ads in the mail for Medicare open enrollment? Medicare open enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Changes made during this time will go into effect January 1, 2025. Feel free to call me, local Medicare agent Dara Entwistle, and set an appointment to go over 2025 changes and plans. My office is in downtown Lincoln, or I can meet with you at your home if you like. Again, call me, Dara Entwistle, your local Medicare agent and your friend in health insurance, 217-651-8046.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball. WLCN's live video stream coverage is made possible by Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Go online to merealty.
Here on a Wednesday night. It's windy outside. We understand it is raining in some parts of Logan County, and hopefully the rain ends before the temperature takes a dive. The temperature in here is very warm, as it looks like Coach Al, the athletic director, has gotten a hold of the key to the thermostat again. We got to talk to Mr. Sheely about that. He was supposed to make sure he didn't get a hold of it. It's warm here tonight in Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium, where Lincoln's Lady Railers, a record of 0-3 and 0-1 in the CS8, will take on a non-conference foe in the Lady Vikings of Downs Tri-Valley High School. Downs Tri-Valley is 4-1 on the year, 1-0 in the Heart of Illinois Conference. The Heart of Illinois Conference is made up of some old members of the old Corn Belt Conference, Bloomington Central Catholic, El Paso Gridley, Hayward, schools like that. Alongside of me again tonight is the Hall of Famer. We hope he brings us some good luck tonight, Bobby Verderber. And Bobby, we saw an improved Lady Railer team go down to a hot shooting MacArthur team last night. tonight, and I dare say that some of the keys to the game, if the Me Realty list of the game we do tonight is right here, again, it's going to be minimizing the turnovers. Victory does favor the team that makes the fewest mistakes.
Yes, sir. Definitely. We had some unforced turnovers, and we mentioned in the pregame, too, we got to hit some more free throws.
Rebounding, always a key for this Lincoln Lady Railer team. They're not very big. They do scrap for rebounds, and tonight that's going to be a key as well against the Downs Tri-Valley team that was 25-8 last year and lost in the regional final to Deer Creek Mackinac.
So we'll be going up against an all-stater tonight.
Right. Addie Freihat, an all-stater, will start for them. They also have some other pretty good ball players, too. That Kaylee Magenheimer is a freshman, I believe, Bob, and she's going to start tonight. They've got some good. This is a good athletic program at Downs Tri-Valley. They've got a good girls volleyball program and a pretty good girls basketball program. To say that this is not going to be an easy game for Lincoln. It may be a 3A versus 2A school, but it's still got to be an easy game. You still got to go out and play hard and do the things well that you do.
Zoe Whitaker, who's usually a starter, has been sick. She'll have limited playing time tonight. That's why the freshman's starting. But yeah, as you said, a freshman getting the start, and Kaylee Magenheimer, and good all-around team. Another 4-1 team we're playing. Yeah, but we saw a great effort last night by the Lady Rail Splitters. A lot of hustle. We can win.
A lot of hustle, and facing a MacArthur team that Bob made 7 threes in the first half and shot some of those from way beyond the three-point line. And as you know, playing a zone defense, that's very tough to defend. Lincoln made a couple of runs at him, got a lead in the third quarter, got down in the fourth quarter. As the next thing you know, it was a 10-point lead by MacArthur. Lincoln started to chip away at that toward the very end. But as we talked with Taylor Rohrer, the 1-2-2 is a defense that's designed to cause turnovers early in the basketball game and wear you down. It is not a defense that if you're behind in the fourth quarter, you're going to make up a lot of ground on somebody.
No, you just have to come out of it and go man to man if you're down, in those last 3 or 4 minutes. And as we've always said in the past, coming out of that locker room at halftime, the first 4 minutes are very important, and that's what happened in that game. MacArthur took over the game in the first 4 minutes of that second half.
Bob, we saw last night the emergence of Mia Clark, who we know can shoot the basketball. She ended up with 19 points last night. Right now she's leading the Lady Raiders in scoring at 11-6 a game. We saw another steady performance by McKinley Knapp, who I believe had 12 last night. She's right behind her. She's in double figures at 10-3 a game. And then you've got Lily Holmes at 5-6 a game. And Lily Holmes had a good first half last night.
First quarter
with 9 points and then didn't score the rest of the night.
Yeah, she had 3 deuces and a 3, and then she just didn't score anymore. But she's out there on the point on the 1-2-2, and she's the point guard. That's a tough assignment to be able to do that, to be the point on the 1-2-2 and then the point on the offense.
You and I have watched the 1-2-2 since its inception here in 1974 with Lauren Wallace. And if there's one thing we know about the 1-2-2 and the coaches that have coached it, the point guard position is probably the most important on that basketball team, especially on the defensive end. And the point guard expends, I think, the most energy of anybody on the defensive end.
Oh, you've got to be a good athlete. We've seen a lot of them over the years, and sometimes they've been the leading scorer on the team.
So, Lincoln's Lady Railers looking for their first victory here of the 24-25 season. We're going to send it back to the WLCN studios for a 2-minute timeout. Let you hear from some of our fine sponsors. When we come back, we'll have more of the Ground Incorporated pregame show. You're listening to Lincoln Lady Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Back at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium with the Ground Incorporated pregame show. Jay Harden, Bobby Verderber alongside as we get set for Lincoln Lady Railer basketball against, is there a Lady Viking? I just probably will end up calling them the Vikings. Is it the Lady Vikings? If is there a Lady Viking? Is that really true? The Lady Vikings of Downs Tri-Valley, again, 25-8 last year, 4-1 on this year, playing up a class, playing against a 3A school, which, Bob, playing against a good program like Lincoln, no matter the outcome, it's going to make Downs Tri-Valley better.
Oh, no doubt. Yep. They've got a young ball club. They've got like 4 freshmen that will get a play tonight, but then they've got some veterans out there. Speaking of the Vikings, I was in Iceland a couple of years ago, and I forgot to ask them if there were any Lady Vikings.
You've been all over the place, haven't you?
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah. My son Michael does a thing called the bobblehead tour, so we've only got 2 major league ballparks to go to. Any city you go to has got a history that is really nice.
Yes, yeah, you're right about that. So last night we saw the Lincoln Lady Railers really get off to a good start in the first quarter. You'd like to see them get off to a good start again tonight. And then MacArthur started hitting shots.
Bombing away.
It was bombing away. But I also noticed, too, that the Lincoln ladies were doing a good job, almost too good of a job of boxing out. You'd see 2 or 3 of them box somebody out, but then they would stand there and watch as the ball hit the floor. And I think as a coach, you don't want to see you good job of boxing out, ladies, but somebody still has to go get the ball. You don't want the ball to come down and hit the floor when you've got the other team boxed out, because nothing good can come of that.
No, and you noticed that when they came out, they were tall and they were strong. So you had a seal out. And I just noticed something. They had 9 players score, and as you well know, they were like the Chinese bandits. They just kept coming at you off the bench. It was insane. One girl, she came off the bench late, scored 10 points, double figures. It might have been the 8th player off the bench.
Well, if you notice too that many of their players were, I would say, probably in the 5'10" range, and maybe going 180, 200 pounds, and they were just big. They were just simply big girls. I mean, they were big, they were physical, they got right up on you with their man-to-man defense. I thought Jadon Bryant did a really good job of coaching them. They're still a relatively young basketball team as well, and I think they're going to make some noise here in the Central State 8. Won the regional last year, got beat by Glenwood in the sectional, but as we saw last night and we talked with Coach Taylor Rohrer, it seems like the Lincoln ladies kind of righted the ship a little bit last night, got it pointed at least in the right direction.
You're right, and we could have won 2 games. We could have won that opener just because of free throws. That was 44-42, and last night, we ran into a good ball club, but that could have gone either way. But as you mentioned, MacArthur just started hitting those 3-pointers, and against the zone, that's tough to stop. And of course, they had 9 players score, so that was the name of that game.
Well, not only did they hit the shots, but they did a pretty good job, I thought, of reversing the basketball against the zone. You know that you get the 1-2-2, and the 1-2-2 follows the ball, but if you can reverse the ball quick enough, you'll get a good look at the basket.
Oh yeah, they watched the film. They knew what they had to do. They were well coached. I was talking to their head coach before the game, and a very nice lady and good coach. And and she had a good game plan against our team.
So 2 minutes, the 2-minute warning is out on the clock before we start this one. Let's go ahead and send it back to the WLCN studios. We'll take another 1-minute timeout here and come back with the opening ceremonies and the starting lineups for tonight's basketball game.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Back here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium, just moments away from beginning tonight's basketball contest between the Lincoln Lady Rail Splitters and the Downs Tri-Valley Lady Vikings. Bob and I were taking a walk down memory lane of that triple overtime game with Lanphier and Lincoln down at the Convention Center, Josh Comnick's sophomore year. And Josh will swear to this day that shot counted. And he may be right.
I was sitting right there. Yeah, he put that shot up over the front of the rim, and they waved. If they would have had those backboards, that light up the rim, they would have counted it.
I think, Josh, at least in the boys' side, that is probably, if you had to go down and look at maybe the top 5 rail splitter games of all time, even though that's a loss, that is still one of the best basketball games I have ever seen.
It was crazy. We were outmanned. They had the height on us. It was the Osborne brothers and Coots and Bob and Comnick at the starting line.
Ryan Cross from Hartsburg came over. He was a senior.
Yeah, it got awful quiet in here all of a sudden.
Well, it's about time for the national anthem. So let's go ahead and send it back to the WLCN studios for 90 seconds. When we come back, Bob and I will have the starting lineups for tonight's basketball game.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly, with less downtime, and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
I'm going to turn it over to my broadcast partner, Bobby V, for the starting lineups for tonight's basketball game.
Well, I'm going to have to get the light on my phone here so I can see. I was just wondering, I wonder where Abe Lincoln would have played high school basketball at. In Salem?
Probably.
Okay, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tri-Valley Lady Vikings. You've got Adeline Bruce. She wears the number 2. Ella Black, number 3. Kaylee Magenheimer wears the number 10. Addie Phillips is number 11. And Addie Freihaut, the All-Stater, is number 44. So that's the starting lineup. Bruce, Black, Magenheimer, Phillips, and Freihaut.
Downs 4-1 on the year, 1-0 in the Heart of Illinois Conference. And now the lineups for the Lincoln Lady Rail Splitters. Lily Holmes, first out, number 2. Grace Snyder, the junior, out, number 3. Mesa McLeod, the junior, number 11. Mia Clark, who had a big game 19 last night, number 25, the 5'9 junior. And a 5'9 senior Big Mac McKinley Knapp, the force inside. That's the starting lineup for your Lincoln Lady Railers and the starting lineups for both teams as we get set for this contest.
So we want to thank Me Realty, and we gave you the list of the game, basically rebounding, defense, and on. Free throws.
That's kind of the same thing every game is.
yeah, pretty much a rerun of the. Defense never takes a night out.
Nope.
Lady Railer Splitters in the home whites. Tri-Valley in their blue uniforms on the road. And here we go.
Freihaut, Knapp tap it up center circle, tapped in the back court, and coming out of the with it, Bruce. Here's a layup by Downs, up no good. The layup missed by number 3, Ella Black. They get it back. Out front they go. Phillips works the ball out front against the Lincoln 1-2-2. They go into the corner, back out to Phillips. Cross court to number 2, that's Adeline Bruce. They go inside. Freihaut tied up, lost the basketball. Good defense by Lincoln on the interior. McLeod comes out with it, gets it off to Mia Clark. Schneider out front the basketball, and Down's going to start out in a man-to-man defense. They go left side, Clark, baseline McLeod. Mesa going to back up, take a 3, up no good. Knapp to rebound, up and good.
Nice weak side rebound and an easy 2 for McKinley Knapp.
And Lincoln starts at 2-0. Now the press isn't going to bother Downs Tri-Valley, just a little bit, trying to get the ball up the floor. Looking for the 10-second call, almost stolen by Lincoln. Freihaut down the lane against Clark. Put the ball down, somebody grabbed a hold of it. She throws it across the court, up no good. Rebound, here they come the other way. Shot was missed by Ella Black, and here comes Grace Schneider, the opposing number 3. Between the circles, left-hand dribble, goes to Lily Holmes. Lily drives down the lane, throws it up, and got it to go!
Yeah. As we said, Lily Holmes had 9 points in the first quarter last night. Let's see if she can do it again. She got a chance again for the 3-point play.
The foul appears it's on Addie Freihaut. And Lily goes to the line. First one up, off the, back the out.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Did everything, danced on the rim and went down. Downs in the back court. Cross court to number 13, Phillips. Here they come across the timeline. Phillips, baseline. Freihaut back to Phillips. Phillips, the bounce pass to Black. Black to Freihaut. Freihaut free throw line down the lane, up and nice move, up and good.
She's
and
the
that breaks
all-stater.
the ice.
She showed she's all state there. She powered up in the lane.
Down the lane, Schneider, left-handed, right-hand scoop, no good. Rebound under the basket, Clark again. Clark up and no good, and no call right in front of the official. Wow, there was a lot of contact. Here comes Downs the other way. Ahead, and a basket up and good by Adeline Bruce, and she draws the foul. And let's see, I think it may be on Big Mac.
That'll make it 5-4 and a chance to tie it here for Adeline Bruce. They get out and run with it, Jay.
They pushed the ball up the floor that time. And Adeline Bruce going to go to free throw line. Foul was on McKinley Knapp, her team's first.
We got a tie score, 5-5.
Tie ball game here at Lincoln. Schneider works the ball up the floor, gets it across the timeline, again between the circles, goes inside Knapp. Knapp backs it against Freihaut.
Take it
Knapp,
out.
nice little spin move. She's going to call for traveling. I think she may have changed pivot foots in the lane. Pivot feet, I guess.
Good job with the press. They're having trouble. got a fingertip on it. They might get the 10 count. It's got to be close.
Phillips are trying to get it across the timeline. That was awfully close to 10.
Nice job.
Clark with a nice steal, and she's going to get called for the traveling call.
Good job. Stepped into the passing lane there, Mia Clark. She had 19 last night. Could be Tri-Valley basketball.
Michaela Sanchez looks like she's in the basketball game. She's got the ball now. They go inside. Fryhut lost the basketball out of bounds, went off of Lincoln. It'll stay Downs basketball.
Tied up, 5-5. Go ahead, Jay.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say tied up 5-5, 5:22 left in the first quarter. Tri-Valley going to inbounds it. Rail Splitters pack the lane.
Sanchez to inbound the basketball. Fryhut ball thrown as a bounce pass, and Lincoln very alert. Stole it away. Got in the passing lanes, and here come the Lady Railers the other way. Schneider down the lane. Kick back out. Holmes, nice ball fake. Holmes in the lane, got fouled. Foul looks like it's going to go against Addie Phillips, number 13, her first, team second.
Ladies Rail Splitters very aggressive tonight, taking it in the lane, taking it hard. McLeod, she's the quarterback on the inbounds, on the baseline. Nice lob inside to Holmes.
Holmes, turnaround, 5-footer, no good. Rebound goes to Kaylee Magenheimer. Magenheimer quickly up the floor, gets it to Fryhut. Fryhut hounded by McLeod out front. A little trouble handling the basketball. Magenheimer's
only a freshman.
Shot up by Black is no good, and nice rebound by Mia Clark. A good screen out. Here comes Snyder the other way. Still 5-5. They go inside to Knapp. Ball batted away by Fryhut, and she takes it out of bounds, and it'll stay Lincoln basketball.
Still tied at a nickel apiece. 4:43 left in the first quarter. And a substitution coming in. That is Ava Black, another freshman for Tri-Valley.
They go into Holmes. Holmes back out front. Clark into quarter. McLeod. 3 on the way. Right side partially blocked, I think. And Fryhut lost it. It's out of bounds. Bob, you know the air ball is the most difficult thing to rebound because you're not really sure where. A lot of times you're not prepared for it. You're looking for it to bounce off the rim, and here it comes.
You're right, Jay. You're looking for that weak side bounce, and next thing you know, it's flying past you.
They're looking to get it inbounds. There's Clark out front, and they throw it over the defense and get it to her. Mia goes inside Knapp, and Fryhut stoles it away. And stolen back by Schneider. Schneider going to go down the lane. Layup time, good.
Yes.
Nice aggressive move by Grace Schneider. Took it right at the Downs All-Stater, and it's 7-5 Lincoln. Fryhut across the timeline. Fryhut underneath. Good pass, and it went inside to Adeline Bruce. She gets the bucket. Tied at 7.
Adeline's got 5 points.
4:07 to go here in the first quarter. A lot of action so far in this one. Schneider, kick out to McLeod. Mesa drives it in. Baseline Knapp. McKinley stands on the three-point line, hands it off to Holmes, and they call her for traveling. That was right in front of us. I don't know, maybe. I'm not so sure about it, but the turnover is the turnover. That's the call, and we go the other way.
Full court pressure. Holmes. Double team now with Schneider. Holmes slaps it away. In trouble.
Phillips stepped through the trap, and Clark knocked it out of bounds.
Good aggressive defense, Jay. Fryhout, the All-Stater, going to take it out. Where's the number 44?
Bob, we saw some of this type of defense last night where the ladies really were starting to get aggressive on defense, knock the ball away and fill the passing lanes, and I get a sense that they're getting even more confident in their ability to play the defense. They go inside, and a block and foul going to get called on the floor.
That was Ella Black on the baseline.
Let's see who the foul call is on. I think it may be Grace Snyder. Let's see. Yep.
I'm glad you're keeping the fouls, Jay.
Well, I don't always have the best angle with the officials. Sometimes I have to wait for the scoreboard. Oh, nice inbounds play. Somebody fell asleep there. And the freshman, number 1, Ava Black, gets an easy bucket inside. That's the kind of thing that drives coaches nuts. Schneider in the corner. Mia Clark, 3 on the way. Looks pretty good. No, and uh-oh. I think Big Mac's going to get nailed for a foul inside.
Yeah, she was fighting with Fryhout underneath, pushing from behind.
She was. And that's going to be 2 on Big Mac, I think. Yep, that is 2 fouls on McKinley Knapp. 3:23 to go here in the first quarter.
Rebecca Burge checks in for Lincoln.
Tri-Valley up 9-7. They're still in the backcourt. Nice diamond pass. Could have been intercepted. They go to Fryhut. Fryhut goes down the lane against Burge. Nice little spin move. Up and under. And good.
Yeah, nice move by the All-Stater. She's got 4 points. That'll make the score Tri-Valley 11, Lincoln 7.
Schneider brings it up, gets the offense set, gets it to Clark. Clark looks for the cutter under the basket. Mia back out. Grace, 3 on the way. No good. Short. Rebound goes to Magenheimer. Magenheimer quickly up the floor. Left-handed dribble. Goes in the corner. Black, and it rolls home. Ella Black. It hit the front of the iron, hit the backboard, and rolls home. And look at the Downs Tri-Valley girls. They're celebrating on the sideline, up 13-7 in Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium.
I think they only gave her a 2 on that.
That is correct. Yeah, it was only a 2. She was inside the line. So with 2:42 to go here in the first quarter, Downs Tri-Valley leads Lincoln 13-7. Some of our sponsors this year include Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Mayor of Lincoln Tracy and Annette Welch, Lincoln IGA, Carpet House, the Lincoln Printers, Capsil, the First State Mortgage of Bloomington. And how about United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Well, Bob, Lincoln girls digging themselves a little bit of a hole again. They're going to have to get out of.
Down by 6, 13-70, 2:40 left for the first quarter as Grace Schneider brings it across the timeline.
Schneider around the screen from Burge, drives in the lane, kick out in the corner to Holmes. Lilly goes inside Burge, nice pass. Rebecca lost the ball, and then Downs loses the ball out of bounds. Wow, that was a good setup, and if Burge had held onto the ball, Bob, I think she had an easy deuce.
She would have just powered up. Where's the number 34? Nice pass by Lily Holmes.
You're familiar with that number 34, aren't you?
Yes, that's yep.
They go inbounds. Nice inbounds to Holmes. She couldn't hang on to the basketball. Ball squirts away from her, and here comes Downs the other way. Ava Black back out front. Magenheimer. They go inside Fryhut. Fryhut, I thought she walked with the ball. No call. Shot up and good by no good by Bruce. And rebound comes to Lincoln. Clark the other way. Lincoln not letting any grass grow under their feet. Moving the basketball quickly. They go inside to Burge again. And the ball was not well thrown, and Burge nearly fell down trying to get it. And a travel in the backcourt, and that turns it back over to Lincoln. A little sloppy play going on here with 1:59 here in the first quarter.
Jay, if she hadn't traveled, Mia Clark would have intercepted that pass.
Zoe Whitaker in the basketball game for Downs Tri-Valley. And Bob, you told me she'd been under the weather. She may have limited playing time tonight here off the bench for Downs.
She's a usual starter.
Grace Schneider going to get called for carrying the basketball. You never see that called in a boys' game.
No, that went out the window a long time ago, cupping the ball like that.
Along with a lot of traveling calls, too.
Yeah, yep.
In the backcourt, Phillips still in the backcourt, gets it across to Magenheimer. Magenheimer, and into the game, Whitaker, a long 3 right in the basketball game. And I think I see why she was starting. She nails that 3.
No
16-7. The Lincoln girls down 9, and they've gone a little stagnant here on offense. Sienna Adams in the basketball game. Kicks it to Schneider. Schneider to Adams. 3 out of the corner. Sienna up, no good, around and out. Gets her own rebound and gets fouled.
Good job by Sienna. Followed her shot, ricocheted out across the free throw line, and she dove for it and got fouled.
Zoe Whitaker got the 3 and now gets the foul.
She had the head cold and the fever, but as you said, she's going to get limited playing time. McLeod going to inbounds.
McLeod looks to inbounds to Clark, gets it to her. Mia turns around, layup time coming, count it! Lincoln needed that basket badly, and they're going to go to the line with 1. Let's see who the foul is. A lot of players surrounding Mia Clark. And was the foul again on Zoe Whitaker?
Mia got her first bucket. She's got to hit her free throws tonight. We're 1 out of 1 so far from the line.
No, the foul was on number 14, Brindley Liebendorfer, in the basketball game for Downs. And I have 4 fouls on Downs.
Yeah.
And a shot by Clark up and good. And that closes it.
A lot of scoring in this first quarter. 16-10, Lincoln down by 6.
6-point lead for Downs. Phillips, Magenheimer still in the backcourt. They go to Liebendorfer just across the timeline, and she'll kick it back out to Magenheimer. Magenheimer goes in the corner to Bruce. Bruce back out front. Whitaker way out front. Phillips Magenheimer going to go down the lane. Left-hander up, no good. Kind of a wild shot. Clark comes out with a rebound. 51 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Lincoln across the timeline. Clark with a spin dribble layup. No, and got hacked and no call. And Liebendorfer comes out with it, and Clark's going to get nailed for the foul.
Oh, come on. Good hustle by Mia Clark. How many fouls does she have? 2 at least.
That is 2 now for Mia Clark.
41 seconds left for the quarter, and Tri-Valley leads the Lady Rail Splitters 16-10.
I take that back. That's the first foul on Mia Clark. I think I gave one of McKinley's to her by mistake. Phillips gets it to Liebendorfer. They get it across the timeline, and now back out front, Phillips is going to settle them down and set their offense, and they may pull it out and go for the last shot of the quarter. Magenheimer in the corner, Whitaker. Whitaker, nice baseline drive against Burge, throws it up, reverse layup up and good.
It's a good basketball team.
Yes, they are.
Whitaker off the bench usually starts, has got 5 quick points.
Adams, the kick to Mia Clark. Mia going to drive it in the lane, kick out McLeod. 3 on the way,
Yep.
Good! Bang, a collision concept 3 right at the end of the first quarter. At the end of one quarter, it's Tri-Valley 18 and Lincoln 13. We'll send it back to the WLCN studios for a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Lady Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Lincoln to start the second quarter will have the basketball.
5 players on each team scored in that first quarter. Good balance by both teams.
Schneider going to drive in the lane, the kick out in the corner. Adams, nice ball fake, drives it in, throws it up, and did she draw the foul? Yes, she did. And it looks like it may go against Ella Fessler, number 22. Let's see if that's the case. Yep.
Adams very aggressive. She was trying to get the ball to McLeod, and McLeod had hit that 3 at the end of the first quarter. That's who you want to get it to, the hot hand.
Mason inbounds, tried to throw it inbound to Clark, and Downs with good defense knocks it out of bounds. Ball knocked out by Ella Black. So Lincoln will reset again, have the ball out here on the side court now.
Lincoln down by 5, 18-13.
7:47 to go here in the half. Snyder out front around the Burge screen, goes down the lane, throws it up, no good. And Fryhut back in the basketball game, gets the rebound, able to screen out Rebecca Burge. Phillips to Bruce. Back out front, Fessler. Fessler goes in the corner, Magenheimer. They go inside, play inside out. Fessler 3, top of the key, up, no good. Clark went for the rebound. Fryhut rips it away and comes out with it, and Downs resets their offense. Phillips out front, Fryhut setting up on the blocks. Back out front, Phillips. They look to be looking inside. They go in the corner. Fessler going to try it again out of the corner. Good. And Ella Fessler hits a shot out of the corner that makes it 21-13 Downs with 6:57 to go. Schneider out front with a 3. Nope, and nothing but blue shirts underneath. Here comes Fessler the other way. Pushes off on Adams. Gets it across the timeline. Going to corner, Phillips. Phillips out front, out front. They go in the corner, thrown inside Fryhut through her hands. Pass a little bit too hard, and McLeod comes out of there with it.
Need a bucket on this trip. Schneider's got a nice move to the basket. Just has to get the ball up a little higher on the glass.
Snyder around the high ball screen. Now she's in trouble. Picked up her dribble. Goes to McLeod. McLeod knocked to the floor. We're going to have a jump ball on the floor. And with the jump ball, it will go Downs' way on the alternating possession. Lily Holmes back in the basketball game for Grace Snyder.
Lincoln trails at 21-13. 6:22 remains in the first half.
Phillips, cross-court Bruce, back to Phillips. They're just using a cross-court press breaker. Now they're using a diamond press breaker as Fessler came up, got the basketball, threw it right to Mia Clark. Mia Clark gets tied up in the backcourt and another jump ball.
That's going to be ours, Jay.
Bobby's right on the alternating possession, comes back to Lincoln. We had tons of jump ball calls last night.
We did. You said that could be a record for us. Mia's playing a good game tonight. She's all over the place.
Adams, backcourt, she'll hand it off to Clark. Clark will bring it up to Holmes. Holmes, back to Adams. Cece going to drive in the lane, kick to Clark out of the corner. Three, no good. Rolled across the iron, and coming out of there with it, Magenheimer. She throws it ahead of the pack. They go to Fessler. Or no, I take that back. That was Ella Black who ran into Cece Adams, and Cece drew the charge.
Excellent play by Cece. Great hustle, running the full 84 feet to take the charge.
21-13 is the Downs lead.
Tri-Valley, they get that ball out quick, Jay, on the fast break.
Yep, and Brent Ward is arguing his case. The block charge, one of the toughest calls in basketball. Adams with good hustle to get back. Kicks it to Holmes. Lily going to drive in the lane. Lily down the lane, throws it up. Partially blocked, got her own rebound, needs to kick it back out. She'll kick it out, McLeod. Foot on the three-point line, doesn't get it over the basket, and now Holmes trying to steal a basketball, and here comes Downs the other way. Phillips, Magenheimer might have stutter stepped, kick it back out. They go back to Phillips. Phillips the long three, no good, short. Rebound, ball on the floor. Who's got it? Back out to Phillips. Wow. Black the three-pointer up, no good. Rebound, Burge.
Nice rebound by Burge, had good position in there. We need a bucket on this trip, Jay. 5 minutes left for the half. Lincoln trails at 21-13.
Sienna Adams, high ball screen set by Burge. Let's see if she uses it. She does. She's going to drive in the lane, and a foul going to be called on number 2, Adeline Bruce. I think that is her first.
When Sienna has the ball, Jay, something's going to happen.
She's going to create something. And Bob, right now the fouls are 3-0 with Downs here in the second quarter, but Lincoln's not been able to take advantage of this at all.
Now let's hope they do right here. They trail at 21-13.
Out front they go, Adams. McLeod drove, nothing there. Burge with the high ball screen. Adams, step back three, looks pretty good. Short, didn't roll in. And Freihaut with the rebound. Phillips the other way, gets it across the timeline. Magenheimer, Downs, kicks it back out. They go Magenheimer in the corner, nice fake, baseline drive, throws it up, lefty, no good. Burge skies for the rebound. And are they going to call Burge for the foul under the basket? Let's see, I think so.
I believe they do. That freshman's pretty good, Magenheimer.
Yes.
Got her first start tonight. And she'll inbounds the basketball for Tri-Valley. 4:20 left for the half. Lincoln trails at 21-13.
McKinley Knapp going to come back in the basketball game and give Rebecca Burge a rest.
McKinley playing with 2 fouls.
Yep, going to have to be careful not to pick up that third. Nice inbounds play. Shot up was no good by Ella Black, and the rebound comes out of there to Lincoln, and here comes the Doodlebug. Cece Adams on the run. Now she's going to wait for her teammates to catch up. Had Knapp inside. McKinley's going to come up, set the screen. In the lane, Adams, nice shot. Cece Adams, a 8-footer in the lane, and that makes it 21-15.
Well, that's
Lincoln ahead. Knapp steals the basketball. Phillips recovers and travels with the ball at the half-court line.
That was the first bucket of the second quarter for Lincoln. Sienna Adams. Maybe she's a little spark plug. She might get things going for us. She's got the basketball on the yo-yo as she comes across the timeline at center court.
Cece, a look over the offense, and now Lincoln will set their offense. They go left side, Holmes. Clark with the screen. Clark comes out, gets the basketball. Nice lob pass, and up and good by Knapp. Good seal off by McKinley Knapp, and they got her the ball right in the position she needed on the blocks. It's 21-17.
Rail Splitters were down 21-13. They're coming back.
Magenheimer still in the backcourt with Phillips. That's got to be close to a 10-second call. Back to Magenheimer. Magenheimer goes to Black. Black in the corner, Bruce. Bruce the three-pointer. Nice shot by Bruce out of the corner, and that'll make it 24-17.
She leads all scorers with 7 points.
3:10 to go here in this basketball game. Downs ahead 24-17. It's been a good one so far. Left side, Clark. She goes to Holmes. Holmes goes inside to Knapp. Knapp going to bowl her way in. Let's see if she can get a shot up. She does. Back up and no good. Rebound, Holmes. Good rebound. Nearly dribbled it off her foot out of bounds. She backs in, throws it up. No good. Battle for the rebound. And McKinley, I think, may get nailed for foul number 3. Let's see what goes on here. There were a lot of arms in there, but the foul is on Lincoln, and the foul is on McKinley Knapp, I believe. Yep, that is 3 fouls on Big Mac.
I think I marked that last one down wrong, Jay. I think that was a 3-pointer by Bruce.
I think you're correct, yes. So McKinley Knapp's going to have to take a seat. Knapp and Burge on the sidelines, and Lincoln's got a very small lineup out there right now. Phillips backcourt. Adams batted away. Here comes Snyder the other way. Grace down the lane, wisely pulls it back out. Gets it in the corner. Adams, nice fake. Going to try and drive around. Throws it in the corner. McLeod and threw the ball away.
I jumped up, tried to catch that one myself.
Ava Black in the basketball game. Goes cross-court Phillips. Phillips back to Ava Black. Phillips. They're still in the backcourt. Haven't got it across timeline yet. Schneider tried to steal a basketball at center court. She's going to get nailed for a foul.
24-17. Ladies trail it. 2:11 left in the first half.
2 fouls now on Grace Snyder, and that evens the fouls at 3 here in the second quarter. Phillips gets it across the timeline, picks up her dribble, gets it to Fryhut. They go in the corner to Whitaker. Whitaker, Bruce in the corner. Ava Black, nice shot out of the corner. It's a 3. Wow.
Replay of last night. 2 teams hot on the 3-point shots. 20, that's the biggest lead of the game for Tri-Valley, 27-17.
It's a 10-point lead. McLeod, Adams. Trying to set the offense and direct. Gets it into Clark. Clark, nice spin move. Tried to lay up and got fouled. And I think it's going to go against Ava Black.
Mia Clark going to the free throw line. She's 1 out of 1 from the line. She's got 3 points. Last night she had 19.
No, they called that foul on Zoe Whitaker. That is her second. And the team's 4th. Mia Clark to the free throw line. Back of the iron, no good. Bob, we talked about it last night. Got to have free throws. They make a big difference in a close basketball game.
We'd lost by 7 last night and missed 7 free throws. It would have made a big difference. Clark going to have another.
Again, 27-17, Downs the lead. Minute 36 to go in the half. Second one up. Oh, my goodness, did everything but go down. Adams tried to save it inbounds. What's the call? Oh, and they called her out of bounds.
She's always hustling.
I don't think that came from the baseline official either, and it was a little disconcerting because the whistle didn't come from the baseline. Anyway, it's Downs basketball in the backcourt. Phillips nearly threw the basketball away. They go quickly to Fryhut. Fryhut back out front. Phillips fakes the 3. Fryhut down the lane, goes around 3 Lady Railers and throws it up and in.
That's why she's an all-stater.
That's right. She is a ton inside, and it's a 12-point lead for Tri-Valley.
That's 6 points for Fryhut.
They go into Clark. Clark back out front. Snyder going to try and drive down the lane. Gets it to McLeod. McLeod Holmes. Nice fake by Lily. She's going to drive in. Throws it up. No good. And there's a lid on the basket down here. And now Lily Holmes going to get called for the foul, a frustration foul by Lily Holmes.
Trail it by a dozen. 29-17. 50 seconds left for the first half.
First foul on Lily Holmes. And the 4th team foul on Lincoln's Lady Railers with 50 seconds to go here in the half. Phillips, Magenheimer. Magenheimer back to Phillips. Magenheimer now across the timeline. Here comes the Lincoln trap. Ball batted out of bounds. Good hands and good hustle by the ladies to knock that ball out of bounds. 37.5 on the clock. Downs up 12, 29-17.
Mia Clark always in the passing lanes. 37 seconds for the half.
Out front they go. Magenheimer. Fryhut tied up by Holmes. Ball on the floor. Shot up. No good by Magenheimer. Here comes Lincoln the other way. Holmes with 26 seconds to go in the half. Back to Adams. Lincoln's gotten some decent looks at the basket, just can't seem to get anything to go down. Adams goes down the lane, up and no good, too hard. Back to Adams, the rebound by Clark, up, no good. Ball on the floor, Holmes, and Holmes going to get called for the foul.
That leaves 9 seconds left in the first half. Lady Rail Splitters are hustling, but they just can't get that ball to go in the basket.
And Bob, you can kind of feel the frustration up here that they can't get a shot to go down. If they get a couple of buckets to go down, I think they would calm down a little bit, but they're pressing right now, you can tell.
Hutchison getting ready to check in for the Lady Rail Splitters. And you're right, Jay, they're pressing it. They've had a lot of shots just roll off the iron.
Magenheimer up and no good, the first of two.
Kaylee Magenheimer, freshman, getting her first start. She's yet to score. She'll have one more, though. A lefty, a southpaw.
Emma Hutchison in the basketball game for Lincoln, the sophomore. Magenheimer missed them both. Ball tapped out of bounds, and it'll go Lincoln's way.
We got 8.7 seconds to go down and make a basket.
They get it into Schneider. Schneider's going to have to get something done here fairly quickly. Grace drives in, the kick to McLeod. McLeod, Clark. Clark guarded well, long three, almost banked it in. It didn't go at the end of the first half. It is Downs 29 and Lincoln 17. Let's send it back to the WLCN studios for a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, Bob and I will have the Grau Incorporated halftime show. You're listening to Lady Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer Basketball. WLCN's live video stream coverage is made possible by Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Go online to merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln, phone 217-735-4444, or go online to grauinc.com. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, with offices at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln, or call 217-732-6211. Collision Concepts, located at 1005 Macon Street, just off Woodlawn Road, west of Culver's. Call 217-735-2100 or find them online at collisionconceptsinc.com. Complete Lawn Care, offering year-round service for all your outdoor needs, including lawn care, gutter cleaning, and snow removal. For a free estimate or for more information, call 217-732.
No. Back here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium, Jay Harden, Bob Verderber, where in a little bit of a surprise, the Downs Tri-Valley girls basketball team has put Lincoln down 12 points at the half. And Bob, you and I talked, Lincoln's offense is getting looks at the basket. They are getting shots, but as we've seen, they just can't get the shots to go down.
Rolling off the rim. Yeah, the offense is getting the shots. They're working hard down in the lane, getting the rebounds, putting them back up, but they just won't go. And this Tri-Valley team is very well coached. They get the ball up very quickly and they get open for the shots. No need, as you always say, no need for a shot clock.
No, there's just no need for a shot clock. And of course, we may think there is one in the third or fourth quarter if Downs decides to try and put the basketball in the freezer. We've seen that before. And as we saw MacArthur last night, I don't think too many high school teams can hold the ball effectively for over about a minute. It's really difficult for kids to do that, and I think it's even more difficult for some of the girls girls teams to hold the basketball. They don't have the ball handlers usually that some of the boys teams do, and even some boys teams don't have great ball handling ability to hold a basketball for that long. Bob, what do you got for scoring here at halftime?
Well, we'll take a look for the home team. Lily Holmes has got a bucket and a free throw for 3. Grace Schneider's got a basket for 2 points. Mesa McLeod's got a 3 for her 3 points. Mia Clark got her 3 points in the first half on a bucket and a free throw. McKinley Knapp is in foul trouble, but she has 4 points. And off the bench comes Sienna Adams with 2 points. And for Tri-Valley, Adeline Clark has 2 baskets, free throw, and a 3-pointer for 8. Ella Black has a bucket and a 3 for 5. Addie Freihout has 6 points on 3 deuces. Zoe Whitaker came off the bench. Usually a starter, hit a 3 and a deuce for 5. Ella Fessler has a 3 for her 3 points, and Ava Black with a basket. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players in the scoring column for visiting Tri-Valley, and for the Rail Splitters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've got 6 players that have scored, but we're on the short end of a 29-17 score, Jay.
And Bob, would you say 6 players in the scoring column for Downs right now? What did we see from MacArthur last night? There were 9 of their girls got in the scoring column last night. That's quite a few, and it makes it doubly difficult to defend because really, you generally don't have that many scorers on the floor.
That's true, and they just keep coming at you. I called them the Chinese bandits. They're nonstop.
So Downs leads at 29-17 here at halftime here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. Somewhat quiet Lincoln crowd right now, and you can understand why. I'm sure the Downs folks are very happy. I've got a friend of mine from Downs. He's watching at home, and I just texted him to get his thoughts. So, again, 29-17 here. Hopefully the Lady Railers can get something going here in the second half and start knocking down some of those shots.
Excellent crowd here tonight, Jay.
Yep. Let's send it back to the WLCN studios for a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have the rest of halftime and the start of second half.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Both teams back in their respective locker rooms, and I have to imagine one locker room right now is a lot happier than the other locker room.
Certainly, and of course the Lincoln locker room, the coaches are probably laying the law in there that you always say the first 4 minutes of that third quarter can decide a game. You got to get back in it.
I think if you're Taylor Rohr going in the locker room again, we're not trying to, folks. We're not second guessing any of the coaches, not by any means. But I think you're probably wanting your girls to pick the defense up a little bit and put a little more pressure on the basketball Downs is kind of young. You want to see maybe you can get some turnovers. They were able to get some turnovers during the first half, but the other part of the issue is shots just aren't going down. And as a coach, I don't know what you do. You got to tell the kids, you got to keep putting it up there. It'll go down eventually.
That's right, Jay. Shooters got to keep shooting. A lot of tough shots that rimmed around, just rolled off the rim. Maybe we got to get a little higher on the backboard, but we'll see here first 4 minutes of the third quarter how this game's going to go.
Minute 27 before we start the second half. Downs comes back out on the floor. They'll have the basketball to start the third quarter. And here comes Lincoln back on to the floor. As the Lincoln crowd reacts to the Lincoln Lady Railers, a little applause trying to give them some support and some energy as they come out for the third quarter. It'll be interesting to see. Again, this is a team, Bob, a little bit of foul trouble for Lincoln. McKinley Knapp with 3 fouls, Grace Schneider with 2, Lily Holmes with 2. And you don't want to get in any more foul trouble because the bench is not that deep.
No, and as the Rail Splitters come out, there's only how many? 9 of them?
9, I believe.
Yeah.
And Rebecca Burge is somebody who didn't play for at least a year or 2, and it's going to take her a little while. Games are a lot different than practice. It's going to take her a little while to get used to game conditions again. I don't know that it's fair to stick her out there and expect that she's going to play baseline to baseline for 32 minutes. She's going to have breaks.
Yeah, you got to get your playing time conditioned. That's hard when you're that deep on the bench.
Yeah.
Well, Rail Splitters out there ready to go on defense.
Yep, man, it looks like we're going to end the half early. We did it last night with about 30 seconds to go.
Same starting lineup for the Lady Rail Splitters: Holmes, Schneider, McLeod, Clark, and Knapp. Knapp in some foul trouble.
Bruce, Phillips, Black, Magenheimer, and Freihut out there. Black goes corner, Magenheimer. Really like that Kaylee Magenheimer for a freshman. She's very composed out there.
Good ball handler.
Freihut put the ball down, and Lincoln stole it away, and there's the defense. Across the timeline. Schneider, hey, thank you for the popcorn. Don't know where it came from. Concession stand, I presume. Thank you for the popcorn. We appreciate it. Up and good. Shot was up and good.
Holmes.
By Lily Holmes under the basket. That cuts it to 10, 29-19. So Lincoln able to capitalize on the turnover. Downs in the backcourt. Magenheimer gets it across to Black to Freihut. Freihut going to work against Knapp. Now she'll kick it back out. Magenheimer. Right side Phillips. Comes back over between the circles. Now they go left side. In the corner, Magenheimer in front of the bench. Back out front, Phillips. Downs being a little patient here. I wonder if they're not looking to go inside to Freihut. There she is down the lane. And Clark with the reach in is going to get called for the foul.
Well, they've been told to be aggressive coming out, and she just got caught in the cookie jar there. Is that her? That's her second.
That's only her second foul. 2 fouls on Mia Clark. Magenheimer will inbound under the Downs basket. Looks to get it in, and got it out front, Black.
Well, you said it at halftime, Jay. We've got to pick the defense up. Good job there by Mia.
Nice steal by Mia Clark. Here comes Snyder the other way. Need to capitalize on this turnover as well. Cut this under double digits. In the Knapp, up and good. Great pass from Snyder to Knapp. McKinley gets great position inside, lays it up and in. It's 29-21. And Brent Ward from Downs is going to take a timeout. It will be a 30-second timeout. And I can tell you about some of our fine sponsors. How about the LCHS Lady Railer basketball alumni? Lincoln Lady Railer basketball, a proud tradition of LCHS athletics. Once a Railer, always a Railer. And Diana Johnson Hightower is down there along with Grandpa Keith. She has not gone back with her husband to Dallas, Texas yet. Lincoln Heating and Cooling, 1716 Tremont Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-5835. The LMH Community Health Collaborative, improving the health of the people and the communities it serves. And how about Culver's out there on Woodlawn Road? They are the home of the Butter Burger. Stop by before or after the game. After the game, it's great. You go out there and get some of their frozen custard. Bob, we could use another stop here, and another bucket by Lincoln really would tighten this game up some more.
Let's do it. We've scored the first 4 points of the first half, and down in that locker room, they told them to pick up the defensive pressure.
And it looks like they have. Now they're going to trap, and Downs got away from the trap. Clark tried in there. Stutter step by Freihut. No. She goes up and got a rebound up and good. Using that Euro step. I hate that.
Yeah.
Snyder across the timeline. So Downs gets a bucket inside. Kick out Holmes. McLeod out of the corner. Rainbow 3. Back of the iron. No. Holmes the rebound. Going to go up and no good and get fouled by Freihut.
Good hustle, good battle on the inside in the paint by Holmes, and she gets the reward of free throw. She's got 5 points in the game.
That's 2 fouls on Fryhut, and the first on downs here in the third quarter. Holmes up, need the free throws, up and good.
She got a nice arch on that ball.
Boy, last night she hit a three that would have brought rain, snow, and Lord knows what else from the sky.
It was a Roy G. Biv, a rainbow. Beautiful.
It was. Lily, the junior, second one, eyes it up and no good. Back to the iron. Snyder fighting for the rebound. Fryhut able to take it away from her. Fryhut just ran over Mia Clark.
Good defense.
And let's see what the call. Oh my goodness.
He called it off.
Oh my. Oh no. Mia Clark had position, and they called the foul on Mesa McLeod.
Yeah, yep, it was McLeod. That's only her first.
Magenheimer tried to go inside. Good steal by McLeod.
She said, "You're going to call a foul on me? I'll take the ball away from you."
Snyder, corner Holmes, rainbow three, and Knapp gets knocked to the floor, and Fryhut, I think, is going to get called for this foul. Let's see.
Well, they're fighting underneath there for the rebound.
Fryhut got called for the foul, and I believe that will be her third. And Bobby, we've watched Big Mac for a couple years now. She can kind of get under your skin, under the basket. She's a physical basketball player, and got knocked to the floor by Fryhut.
Liebendorfer checks in. Now there's a name.
They get it into Holmes. Holmes got fouled going up and gets it in. She muscled it home. 31-24.
Holmes got 5 points to start this quarter.
Magenheimer, backcourt, Phillips, Magenheimer. They're going to have to hustle to get across. Backcourt violation. There it was.
Yeah.
Bobby V's getting into this one. A backcourt violation by Downs Tri-Valley. 5:28 to go here in the third. Lincoln down 7, 31-24 with a basketball.
Another big trip for us here, Jay. We trail at 31-24, as you said. 5:28 left for the third. Holmes with 5 points to start this third quarter. Knapp's got a bucket.
Zoe Whitaker in the basketball game for Downs. Clark out of the corner. Three, is it? No, not even close. McLeod gets the air ball rebound to Holmes. Holmes, they go inside Knapp. Knapp turns, fires, fouled. And let's see, I think it may be against Liebendorfer inside. We'll see who this call is on.
Yeah, Knapp's the nicest kid you want to ever meet, but you get her down there in the lane, you're going to get banged up.
She's got no fear inside that lane. Liebendorfer with the foul. That is her second. And Big Mac goes to the free throw line. Up and good.
Nice looking shot. String music tickled the twine.
31-25 as Lincoln starting to chip away at this lead.
Holmes and Knapp have got all the points for the Lady Rail Splitters here in this third quarter.
Second one rolled it home, and it's 31-26. The lead cut to 5. Lincoln's defense picking up just a little bit as Holmes nearly stole that out on the point. In the backcourt.
Home court pride here.
Phillips, Bruce, Phillips. They go across the timeline to Liebendorfer. Bruce looking for somebody to get it to, gets it out front. Phillips. They're all stater out of the basketball game right now. They go Black in the corner. Black inside Liebendorfer. Liebendorfer cross court, threw the ball over Whitaker's head. And the turnover goes to Lincoln.
Jay, you can see the change in the defense. We're not in that traditional 1-2-2. We're coming out wherever the ball's at. On wherever the wing is, they go out and get it.
Holmes, nice fake, goes inside to Knapp, back to Holmes, nice inside-out game. Holmes drives baseline, 10-footer, no good. Rebound, McLeod had it in her hands, couldn't hang on to it.
Yeah.
Snyder going to get called for the foul against Whitaker. Thought maybe she might have had a steal there. But I think she may have gotten her with the body, knocked her to the floor.
She's a hustler. Third foul on Sienna.
You know, Bob, girls flag football has become something in the IHSA, and I think we got some girls who could make some pretty good football players, you know?
Oh, definitely.
Whitaker out front at the volleyball line between the circles, left side Phillips. They go to Black. Black back out front, Bruce. Whitaker. Phillips, three on the way, looks pretty good. Back to the iron, and McLeod goes for the long rebound. Gets it to Snyder.
That was Snyder that made that play last time. I misspoke. Picked up her third foul.
Grace to McLeod. Back out front, Grace. Grace goes inside to Holmes. Bad bounce pass and ball on the floor. It'll stay Lincoln basketball. But there were too many hands and too many knees to try and get that ball through the needle. It was a good thought. Holmes was there at the free throw line. Knapp had a defender sealed off, and they missed her.
Coach Rohr up talking to the ladies on this inbounds play.
Lincoln the basketball under their own basket. They look to get it inbounds. They get it to Clark. Mia drives, left-handed dribble, going to kick back out to Snyder. Snyder drives back out to Clark. Mia drives down the lane. Mia looking for some help, goes inside Knapp. Big Mac bowls her way in, up no good. Rebound on the floor. Going to go against Lincoln.
Foul on Lincoln.
Foul is on Mesa McLeod, I'm pretty sure.
That's her second.
Yep. Mesa McLeod, her second. Lincoln a good start to this third quarter and needs to keep it going. A couple of fouls here, a couple of missed shots. Again, struggling sometimes to get the shots to go down.
Jay Weebows. Oh,
and
nice
they're
steal.
stolen away. Here comes Lincoln the other way. Bounce pass, pushed in the back, no call. Holmes going to go in. A lot of contact. Throws it over Knapp's head. Clark out of the corner, three. No, back of the iron, ball on the floor. Knapp just knocked a girl to the floor with no call.
Good hustle by Schneider.
And Schneider picked up the basketball. Wow, that could have been a foul right there on McKinley Knapp, her fourth.
We got 5 for a quarter here.
Clark out front. Tri-Valley extends their man-to-man defense. Clark, left side Holmes. Lilly looks for the cut.
Nice.
There's a nice cut up and good.
Beautiful. That's the best play I've seen of the season so far.
31-28, the Downs lead. They're in the backcourt. Stolen away again by the Lincoln press. McLeod, Holmes, Lilly, what's she going to do? Going to drive down the lane, 10-footer in the air, up no good. Rebound Whitaker, ball on the floor.
Look at Knapp.
And a jump ball is called. It'll go Downs' way. McKinley Knapp was in there fighting for it.
She looked like all-star wrestling. She made that happen.
A timeout is taken on the floor by Downs. Let's see if it is a full. I think it's a full because I think he's out of 30s. Let's see. Nope, it is a full timeout. I'll tell you what, we're going to go ahead and keep it right here. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street and online at myfgec.org. Bob, you had an observation.
We've scored 11 points in the third quarter. They've only scored 2 as we came out. And as we said, at halftime, it's that first 4 minutes of third quarter if you're going to change this ball game.
So Lincoln's gotten themselves back in the basketball game, only down 3 with 2:44 to go. But, Bob, look at the fouls on the Lincoln side. A lot of girls sitting there with 2 and 3 fouls. You got to be careful because you still got another over 10 minutes in this basketball game to play.
Yes, sir. And as you said, the bench is not real deep, so it's going to be nip and tuck here. But we're back in this ball game. We trailed at halftime 29-17 by 12, and we're back within 3, 31-28.
Me Realty, whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or go online to merealty.com. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauincorporated.com. Or heck, go out to their lot on North Kickapoo Street and drive through the lot. Pick out that vehicle you want. Do it tonight. They'll be open tomorrow for your shopping pleasure.
You know what, Jay? I want to thank Joe Lee and Connor. They're 2 most important people on our team.
Oh, certainly. We're just sitting here yakking. They're running the video. They're running the board. They are the most important people. And we can't forget Mabel the cat back at the studio.
No doubt about it. And General Manager Jim Ash.
Magenheimer goes inside. Liebendorfer, ball stolen away. Whitaker recovers it. Ball on the floor. Magenheimer going to drive in the lane, and the C's parted, and the ball knocked out of bounds. And I thought that was off of Magenheimer, but and I'm telling you, the Lincoln bench, the Lincoln crowd is not happy.
All right.
Magenheimer going to throw it out. Snyder, she got a tip on it. Schneider out front, and Lincoln needs really to pick up the defense. They let the ball get in the middle. Ball batted away by McLeod. Mesa did get a hand on that and knocked it out of bounds.
We've got to continue to do what we're doing. Tremendous defense.
Minute 59 to go here in the third. Magenheimer, they throw it inside. Ball batted away.
Clark batted it away.
A ball on the floor.
Oh, yeah,
McLeod gets it, and it looks like we may have a jump ball, and it's going to go Lincoln's way.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Bob, we talked about this last night. It looks like, again, some of the Lincoln girls are a little gassed. I mean, they've been putting forth a lot of effort to this, but now's the time, you know, that you got to grit it out. You got to suck it up and get your second win, and let's go. Holmes, left side. Lily goes inside to Clark again.
Take it out.
Lily up, or Clark up and good. I can't speak. Clark with a nice shot up and good with 3 players surrounding her, and it's 31-30. Lincoln has closed the gap to 1 after being down 12 at half.
Tenacious defense on the press. They're still not across the timeline.
Ball nearly thrown away. Magenheimer gets it back. Nearly threw it into the backcourt. Phillips, Whitaker, left wing 3, up and no good. Back of the iron. Lincoln goes for the board. Clark has it. What's the call? Traveling?
Come on.
Wow.
31-30. Rail Splitters trail it by 1. They were down by 12 at half, 29-17. The defense has just taken it up 10 notches.
They throw it in. Bruce, 10-footer up, no good. Ball battle 4 underneath. What's the call here? Jump ball?
Yes, sir.
Okay, jump ball. Fortunately, it could have been a foul. You never know. Holmes tied her up underneath, tied Phillips up underneath, and it'll be Downs basketball again under their own basket. Fryhut back in the basketball game. I look for them to go to their all-stater inside. Lincoln's going to have to be mindful of her. They go baseline. Phillips throws it up, rolls around. Clark with the rebound. Lincoln the chance to take the lead. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Schneider out front, Mia Clark. Clark goes to Holmes, left wing. She goes in the lane, and McKinley Knapp is going to get nailed, I think, for an illegal screen. Yep, McKinley Knapp with the foul. That is 4.
Oh, no. 51 seconds left for the quarter. Lincoln trails it by 1 point, 31-30.
Don't go away, folks. This fourth quarter is going to be one of the exciting ones.
Almost
Schneider nearly stolen at half court. They almost steal it again. They go baseline. Fryhut around Knapp. Up and no good. Gets her own rebound. Throws it up. No good. And I think Lily Holmes may get nailed on the foul here.
She's not going to give her a cheap basket down in there.
No.
She's going to have to earn it to the line. 31-30 with 35 seconds left in the third quarter.
And they called the foul on Mesa McLeod.
That's her third, I believe.
Yep, that is her third. Lincoln with quite a bit of foul trouble going on here. And the first one by the All-Stater is missed with 35.2 seconds to go. Rebecca Burge going to come in for McKinley Knapp. Mason McLeod also going to sit down as Sienna Adams comes in. That is Bob's favorite player.
That's their only basket. One basket and a free throw. And
good. So Downs has scored 3 points in this quarter. Bob, the Lincoln defense has brought him back in this basketball game.
And it's going to continue with Adams in there. She'll give him another spurt. Schneider.
Burge out front. Burge goes to Holmes. They look for the cutter. There's Clark. 3 left wing. No good. Oh, my. And ball battled for under the basket. Still battling under the basket. What's the call here? Oh, a blocking foul on Lily Holmes.
32-30. Tri-Valley leads it by 2. 14 and a half seconds left, and they're going to the free throw line.
Fryhut going to go to the free throw line again. She's doing it all right now for Downs Tri-Valley.
Has their only 3 points in the third quarter.
14.5 seconds to go. Bob needed a basket that time after the free throw up, and it rolls home and good. So Fryhut can give him a 4-point lead as Emma Hutchison comes back in the basketball game for Lily Holmes.
Fryhut, the All-Stater in double figures with 10 points.
Lily Holmes now with 3 fouls.
You can see why Fryhut's the All-Stater. Leads all scores here. Looks for another free throw.
Tied it up and good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 34-30 the Downs lead. Like to get a bucket here at the end of the third quarter if you're Lincoln.
Yes, sir.
11 seconds to go. Snyder going to drive in the lane. Kick out to Clark. Mia going to drive it in. Mia step back 10-footer. No good. Burge goes for the rebound. Ball on the floor. Ball squirts out of it there, and at the end of three quarters, it is going to be Downs 34 and Lincoln's Lady Railers 30. We'll send it back to WLCN for a 1-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have quarter number 4. You're listening to Lady Railer Basketball on 96.3 FM.
Are you sick and tired of the telephone calls, text messages, and ads in the mail for Medicare open enrollment? Medicare open enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Changes made during this time will go into effect January 1, 2025. Feel free to call me, local Medicare agent Dara Entwistle, and set an appointment to go over 2025 changes and plans. My office is in downtown Lincoln, or I can meet with you at your home if you like. Again, call me, Dara Entwistle, your local Medicare agent and your friend in health insurance, 217-651-8046.
Back at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium, Lincoln down 34-30, but has the basketball to start quarter number 4. McKinley Knapp still on the bench. Out front, Holmes. Holmes going to drive down the lane against Fryhut. Fryhut is going to get called for the foul. And that's 4 on Addie Fryhut.
That's crucial there. That's crucial for them. That means you just keep taking the ball right at her.
Well, she's going to go out of the basketball game. I think Brent Ward didn't have a choice but to get her out for at least a few minutes. And it'll be interesting to see when Big Mac comes back in the basketball game. They get it into Holmes. Holmes wide open under the basket, misses the shot. And a foul called, and it goes against Lincoln. On the rebound, the foul is on Lily Holmes. That is number 4. She turned around, was wide open, was under the basket, threw it under the rim, and missed the shot. I don't think she knew she was that wide open or where exactly she was. And Downs comes the other way, and it's a 10-second call. Good defense by the ladies.
Yeah, about time. 34-30, ladies down by 4 early fourth quarter. Plenty of time.
Bob, you can't have an empty possession here. You've got to do something with the basketball. It's a crucial point in a basketball game. You've got to keep them in sight.
And Fryhut on the bench. She's the only person that scored in the second half for Tri-Valley.
Snyder around the Bird screen. Snyder in trouble against Whitaker. Snyder Clark. Clark nearly took the 3, gets it to Adams. Adams going to drive in the lane, gets it to Bird. Ball batted away, and here comes Downs the other way. And traveling with the basketball. Phillips did travel with the basketball. Looked like there could have been some contact there between her and Adams, but the traveling call goes against Downs, and Lincoln will get the ball back on the turnover. Emma Hutchinson in for Rebecca Burge. McLeod inbound Snyder. Snyder against the defense. Adams going to drive in the lane, kick in the corner. Hutchinson, 3 out of the corner. Emma Hutchinson with a huge 3. It closes the gap to 1. 7:01 to go here in the fourth, and the sophomore, ice in her veins, hits the 3. Stolen by Adams. Down the lane, throws it up, got it, and Lincoln has the lead. Timeout on the floor. We're going to go ahead and keep it right here.
5 big points in the fourth quarter, a 3-pointer there for the Rail Splitters by Hutchison, and then the 2 on the steal by Adams.
Bob, how about that? Emma Hutchison, the 5'4" sophomore, ice in her veins, didn't hesitate at all, rose and took that 3 out of the corner. Kind of reminded me a little bit of Taryn Stolzenberg, and she knocked it right down, and then Adams comes right back with the steal. Lincoln up 35-34.
Yeah, Adams is the Tasmanian junior on this ball club from, who was that, Stolzenberg,
yeah, the Tasmanian Devil.
So 5 points is what we have here in the fourth quarter, and we lead at 35-34. What a comeback. Fryhout's the only one to score for them in the second half. Let's see, we had, 17 points at halftime.
It was 29-17 at halftime.
We've
yes.
doubled.
We've outscored them, what, 18-5?
Yes, sir. Crazy time.
So the question is, can Lincoln keep this going and stay out of foul trouble, because they've got a lot of players on the bench right now with 4 fouls and kids playing with 3 fouls.
When we used to do the game, we called it winning time. You got to learn how to win.
In the backcourt. They're still in the backcourt. They needed to get across the timeline. They do. Bruce takes a quick 3 and nails it. Wow. Oh, no, that's only a 2. They say she was on the line.
Yep.
That's only a 2. 36-35 Downs. Bruce with a nice shot, didn't hesitate at all. That's one of those, I think the coach goes, no, yes. Snyder, 15-footer up, no good. Clark nearly with the foul. Ball knocked away, and ball's going to go out of bounds. Lincoln, there was contact under the basket. Mia Clark could have gotten nailed for a foul, but 2 Downs players were there and got together as well. And McKinley Knapp going to come back in the basketball game. Here comes Liebendorfer off of Downs' bench, and Fryhut yet to come back in the basketball game as Zoe Whitaker going to take a seat.
Liebendorfer, now it's a tongue tire.
Schneider, the ball inbounds. Let's see if they try and run something for Knapp. Schneider sets it out front. Knapp and Liebendorfer. A little physical. As now Schneider gets what she wants as far as the offensive set to Adams. Adams, the lob pass to Knapp. Knapp up and no good. Liebendorfer the rebound. That was a good play, and McKinley just couldn't get it to go down. And here they come quickly the other way with a 1-point lead. 5:48 to go in a basketball game. Out front, Magenheimer. They go in the corner. Phillips. They go inside. Ball battered away. Good defense. McLeod comes out of there with it. McLeod to Schneider. Schneider quickly ahead to Knapp. Threw the ball away. Tap back in. Mia picks it up. What's the call here? Is that a foul? Yes, there is.
Yeah, good job there. Knapp tipped it back, and Clark picked it up. She got fouled. Hutchison's checked back in. She's got the hot hand.
Ella Black with the foul. That is her second, the team's second here in the fourth quarter.
I take that back. Hutchison didn't check in.
McLeod, lob pass to Knapp. Mack in the lane, kick out Clark. 3 on the way, it's a rainbow. No good. And the rebound to Black. Black, Magenheimer to Black. They get it across the timeline. Nearly travel the basketball. Gets it to Phillips. Phillips, Magenheimer. Corner, Bruce. Shot on the way. No good. Rebound, Snyder. Snyder quickly up the floor. Lincoln looking to push a little bit, but her teammates didn't come along with her. Now they get it across the timeline. Schneider looking to spread the floor a little bit here. Going to drive in the lane. Grace to Mia. Mia going to drive down the C's part up and no good. Oh my, a wide open left-hander, and it rolled off the front of the iron. Here comes Downs the other way. Phillips. Out front, Magenheimer. 36-35 the Downs lead. 4:37 to go in the basketball game, and Downs looks like they're going to slow it down just a little bit. Play a little catch out front. They go inside Liebendorfer. Liebendorfer to Black. Nearly stolen. She drives in. The C's parted. She lays it up. No good.
Yeah.
Rebound McKinley Knapp, and neither team can stick the ball in the basket right now.
Let's take that lead back. Jay Lincoln wants a timeout. 4:19 left for the ball game, and Lincoln trails it by 1, 36-35.
Let's send it back to the WLCN studios. We'll take a 30-second timeout and come back with the remainder of this basketball game. Lincoln up 1. You're listening to Lady Reeler Basketball on 96.3 FM.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly, with less downtime, and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Back here at Royce Anderson Gymnasium, Lincoln down 1, 36-35, and Bob, the lid on the basket appears now to have affected both teams, where Lincoln's had some good looks inside at the basket and just couldn't get it to go down. And we saw at the opposite end, Downs had the same problem.
That's true, Jay, but we both know the key to the second half has been defense. Our friend defense has brought us back.
Lincoln was up. Lincoln was down 18-13 in one, down 29-17 in two, and down 34-30 at the end of the third quarter. They briefly took the lead. They're down one, 36-35 as we start the remainder of the fourth quarter. Snyder spins in the lane. Snyder the kick to Adams. Nice ball fake. CC goes in the corner to Clark. Clark tried to throw it into Knapp, and Knapp was able to get it out of there. McKinley goes in, throws it up and in, and a blocking foul is called. Oh, my. And is that on Fryhut? If so, that may be her fifth.
McKinley Knapp in double figures, Jay. She's got 10 points and at the free throw line.
Adeline Bruce got called for the foul. That is just her second. Big Mac to freebie. Oh, couldn't get it to roll home. Ball nearly hit. Was stolen. Adams inside. 5-footer. Good! 39-36. 3:55 to go in the basketball game. Lincoln, you can kind of see the energy pick up a little bit. Fryhut down the lane, lost the basketball out of bounds. It goes the other way. That's the way we like it, baby.
That's right. Definitely.
39-36, Lincoln the lead. 3:46 to go. The turnover, Lincoln will have the basketball. McLeod inbound to Snyder. Emma Hutchinson going to come back in the basketball game. Snyder, left side Clark. They go to Adams. Adams free throw line. Looking for somebody, goes into Knapp. Knapp, 5-foot turnaround up, no good. Ball batted away. McLeod nearly had it, and here they come the other way. Throws it back, Magenheimer. Layup time. Got it. Nice play by Downs. They cut the lead to one, 39-38. Snyder out front, drives down the lane. The kick to Clark, nearly threw it away. Clark had trouble handling that pass. Back to Snyder. Lincoln take care of the basketball. Snyder again out front, trying to spread the floor a little bit, and now trying to get the girls set as to what they're supposed to run offensively. Snyder struggling a little bit. Clark, pop out three, bang! A collision concepts three! Big three by Mia Clark out front. 42-38 the Lincoln lead. And the Lincoln crowd getting rowdy. Bruce drives in the lane. Nice running one-hander. 42-40. Don't go away. This one's an old-fashioned barn burner. Snyder into the front court. Knapp the screen for McLeod. Snyder dribbles. Nice little spin dribble. Pulls it back out. Breaks the count. Snyder out front to Adams. Adams around the screen. Now picked up by number 13, Phillips. Adams. Looks like Lincoln may be trying to run a little bit of clock here, Bob. Adams dribbles in, pulls it back out. Adams still with the basketball against Phillips. Drives in the corner. Clark. Clark three out of the corner. No, air ball. Fryhut the rebound. And here comes Downs. They're going to run it up quickly the other way. Look for him to go to Fryhut inside. She posts up inside. Black, Fryhut, there she is, free throw line. Drives in the lane, went around CC Adams, and Adams gets called for the foul.
It's just possession. No free throws.
Sienna Adams, that is her first.
Minute 39 left for the game. Now they put Hutchison in. She hit that big three-pointer.
Second on the team. They go inside to Fryhut. I still think they're going to go to her. You go to your All-Stater. They go out of the corner. Magenheimer, the freshman. And it didn't go in. Rebound to Clark. And now Lincoln's going to walk the ball up the floor. Let's see if they continue to try and run clock and maybe get an easy deuce here. Downs with a couple of fouls to give before Lincoln shooting that super bonus. They threw it to McLeod, and the defense knocked it out of bounds. Lily Holmes going to come back in the basketball game. McKinley Knapp in the basketball game. CC Adams going to take a seat. Emma Hutchinson going to take a seat.
That's the starting lineup back in there, Jay.
McLeod gets it into Holmes. Lily has to watch the person from behind, the defense from behind, gets it to Snyder. Snyder back to Holmes. Holmes out front. Tried to dribble through the defense and may have gotten bailed out with a foul call here.
Minute 6 left for the game. Lincoln leads it by 2, 42-40.
Maddie Bruce with the foul. That, I believe, is her third. Yep, as it flashes on the scoreboard. So Lincoln will have the basketball side court on the sideline. They're looking. She's looking. Trouble getting in bounds. Gets it to Snyder. Snyder against the defense. Now Downs wants to trap Snyder, and they foul her out front. 1:01 to go in the basketball game. Grace Snyder going to go to the line with 2 big free throws. Up 42-40.
Minute 1 second left.
Foul on Bruce, her 4th.
Grace is a left-hander. Eyes it.
In and out. No good. Looked good going up. Rattled it home. Rattled it around. And it didn't go down. Second one up.
Need that 3-point lead, Jay.
Yep.
Nice.
Got the second one. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 43-40. Minute 1 to go. Downs quickly up the floor. They go in the corner. Bruce, she's going to launch a 3. Got fouled. Oh, my. Oh, no. Mia Clark fouls her on the 3-pointer. I believe that call was on Mia Clark. Yep, Mia Clark, that is her 3rd. And Adeline Bruce goes to the free throw line. Nothing but the bottom of the net on the first free throw. Bob, is she a freshman?
No. She's
second one up, no good. Junior. So the junior misses the second of 2, 43-41, 54.7 to go.
We got to get this rebound.
Second one up and good. Need to get the ball in bounds and handle the pressure because it's coming. Now Downs goes into a 1-2-2 press.
Oh, no.
Ball thrown away. Magenheimer the other way. They've got the lead. 44-43. Lincoln the basketball, gets it to Holmes. Holmes in trouble in the backcourt to McLeod to Schneider. Schneider across the timeline, had Knapp wide open inside. Clark 3 left wing. Bang! A collision concepts 3. Lincoln up 2 with 31 seconds to go. Downs the other way. Magenheimer out front. Around the horn they go, and a timeout by Brent Ward with 24.3 seconds to go. Let's keep it right here.
You know, Jay, we were talking about those 3-pointers, and Mia Clark has hit 2 monsters in this 4th quarter.
24.3 seconds to go. We'll set it for you. 24.3 to go. Lincoln up 46-44. Lincoln does have a foul to give. Downs has put Lincoln into the super bonus, if you will. So it's 2 shots the rest of the way from the free throw line for the Lady Rail Splitters. Mia Clark with 13 points on the basketball game. According to the scoreboard, McKinley Knapp with 10. And both teams over at their respective benches. Dara Entwistle, your independent health insurance agent, advocating for you, your family, your company. Located at 101.5 South Kickapoo Street, Suite 6 in Lincoln. Call 217-651-8046. Complete Lawn Care, offering year-round service for all your outdoor needs, including lawn care, gutter cleaning, and snow removal. For a free estimate or more information, call 217-732-9734. State Farm Insurance agent Brian Clark, located at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Brian can steer you in the right direction for all of your insurance needs. He's got your home covered. He's got your auto covered. He sells life and health. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsure.com. Downs the basketball with 24.3 on the clock. They get it into Phillips. They're around the horn. They're going to go. I thought maybe they're going to go for the 3. They go into Fryhut. Fryhut plows through the lane, and a blocking foul on Mia Clark.
No.
A blocking foul on Mia Clark. That will, if that's her, that is her 4th. Let's see if they do call it on Mia.
Oh, shoot.
Mia Clark gets her 4th personal foul. Fryhut is going to go to the free throw line.
Got to get the rebound. Got to seal out on the second.
Fryhut, first one up and good. 14.1 seconds to go.
Got to seal here.
Got to get the rebound and take care of the basketball going the other way. If there is a rebound, think miss if you're listening at home. Second one up and good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. She is a good basketball player. Here comes Clark the other way. Clark against the defense. Clark going to take it all the way home. Throws it up and got it! Mia Clark with the bucket. 5, 4, and a timeout taken by Downs Tri-Valley with 4.8 seconds to go, and Lincoln up 2.
Wow.
It's a full timeout. We will go ahead and keep it right here. Bobby, this one's been an exciting one. I don't think anybody's left so far.
Nobody's left. 48-46, Lincoln by 2. Mia Clark has hit 2 threes, and she just decided to take the game over there and took it coast to coast and put the basket in.
So you're Downs Tri-Valley. You got 4.8 seconds to go. I think the ball will be out at midcourt. What do? You go for the win, or you go for the quick deuce and see if you can either get the deuce or get the free throw line?
Yeah, it's just going to be a decision. They're going to probably try to get it inside the All-Stater, but if they got a 3, they'll take it.
Bob, Fryhut's going to take the ball out of bounds, and Lincoln is going to pull it back and not defend. Now they're going to pull up the defense, but they need to watch Fryhut coming in. They need to watch her. She's going to dribble it in, throws it up, and no good. Ball on the floor, no. And Lincoln is going to win this, 48-46. The first victory of the season for Lincoln's Lady Railers in the student section goes wild.
Yes, sir.
Again, your final score, Lincoln 48, Downs Tri-Valley 46 in a barn burner here at Roy S. Let's send it back to the WLCN studios for a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, it'll be a very happy crowd filing out of Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium as Lincoln wins at 48-46, their first victory of the season. That breaks the ice. Again, we'll send it back to the WLCN studios for a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have the Grau Incorporated post-game show.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball. WLCN's live video stream coverage is made possible by Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Go online to merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, with offices at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln, or call 217-732-6211. Collision Concepts, located at 1005 Macon Street, just off Woodlawn Road west of Culver's. Call 217-735-2100 or find them online at collisionconceptsinc.com. Complete Lawn Care, offering year-round service for all your outdoor needs, including lawn care, gutter cleaning, and snow removal. For a free estimate or for more information, call 217-732-9734. Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 101 and a half South Kickapoo Street, Suite 6 in Lincoln. Call 217-651-8046. Heartland Bank and Trust Company. Heartland Bank and Trust Company gives you choices with personal or business checking accounts that fit you. Good people, great account choices. Heartland Bank and Trust. Member FDIC. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. Emo's Cafe, your family restaurant serving home-cooked meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Located at 616 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 217-605-0171. Emo's Cafe, Lincoln's family restaurant. The Johnson family, in honor of Keith Johnson, a proud supporter of Lincoln Lady Railer basketball for over 50 years. LCHS.
Nation. If you're out of the car and you can hear us now on the post-game show, a very happy crowd. A lot of people still exist here in Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. The Downs folks probably not the happiest crowd, but I'll tell you what, they can't be disappointed in the way their basketball team played. They've got a good basketball team. They're going to make some noise here throughout the season, and I would expect they can make some noise too when it comes time for the 2A postseason. That's a good basketball team. They played Lincoln very tough, but Lincoln was able to pull one out at the end after being down 12 at half, 48-46, and Lincoln gets their first victory, goes to 1-3 here on the season. Downs drops to 4-2, but an excellent basketball game, an entertaining game, that's for sure, and a very happy crowd still milling around Roy S. and filed out of here for the Lincoln folks. A good crowd here tonight on a Wednesday night. Lincoln will have another tough opponent on Friday night as the Cyclones of Sacred Heart Griffin come to town. They usually have a good girls basketball team. As Bobby V totals up the scoring here, and when he's ready, we're going to turn it over to him for the game scoring. Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready, sir. It went this way for the Lady Rail Splitters. Lily Holmes had 8 points. Grace Schneider with 3 points. Mesa McLeod had 3 points. Sienna Adams had 8 points. Emma Hutchison had 8. McKinley Knapp with some foul trouble, but she ended up in double figures, Jay. She had 10 points. And the star of that fourth quarter was Mia Clark. She hit 2 big threes, and she went coast to coast on that layup. She led the Lady Railers with 15 points. For the visiting Tri-Valley, they were led by Adeline Bruce. She had 14 points. Ella Black had 5. Kaylee Mackenheimer had 4. Their all-stater Addie Freihat had 13. Zoe Whitaker had 5. Ellie Foster had 3, and Ava Black had 2. Final score was 48-46, but at halftime it didn't look very good there, Jay. We trailed 29-17, and then the defense came out and took over. We trailed by 4 at the end of the third, 34-30, and then we were able to win the game there in the fourth quarter, 46, and the defense in that second half was just outstanding.
You know, Bob, I remarked while we were off air that Coach Rohrer should be able to take the tape of this game, show the girls the second half, show them how hard and how well they played in the second half, and tell them if you can do this for a full 4 quarters and you can do this every game, you're going to win a lot of basketball games, because that truly was Lincoln Rail Splitter basketball in the second half.
It definitely was, and you and Coach mentioned it there in the post-game show last game. Last night was sort of a turn for them. They played some good defense. They didn't get over the hump, but tonight they did. They played winning basketball there in the end.
Tonight they got over the hump, and we saw people taking big shots and not afraid to take big shots when they needed them. Mia Clark, how big was she in the fourth quarter? I mean, a couple of threes that they desperately needed, and then that big deuce to win the basketball game. And I go back, the sophomore Emma Hutchinson, a 3 out of the corner. She's a sophomore, hasn't played a whole heck of a lot at the varsity level, didn't hesitate and drained it out of the corner. And I see Coach Rohrer has joined us already. She snuck up on me.
There she is. All right.
The winning coach, yes. Congratulations as she heads up the Mount Everest here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. We'll get her to get the headphones on, and we'll have her post-game thoughts here in just a moment.
Well, they're going to be good ones.
I hope so. Can you hear me okay? All right, good. Well, congratulations on the victory. That was a big one.
We needed it.
And Bob and I were talking. If you can take the film of this basketball game and show the girls how hard and how well they played in the second half, if they can do that for 4 quarters and do it every game, you're going to win a lot of basketball games.
I think so too. I mean, that was a complete and total team effort in the second half. And I think, to me, the biggest difference in the second half from the first half is we played defense in the second half. We didn't play any defense in the first half.
We talked about that. You were down 29-17 at half, and you came out, started well the first 4 minutes of the third quarter, and held them to 5 points in the third quarter while you outscored them 13-5 in the third quarter. That got you back in the basketball game. That got you within sight of them. And then it was a matter of just kind of chipping away and finally getting the lead. Mia Clark was huge in the fourth quarter. And singling out a sophomore, but Emma Hutchinson with a humongous three out of the corner. No hesitation. Kind of reminded me of Taryn Tasmania Stolzenberg. Rose out of the corner, drained it at the bottom. That was a humongous three that she hit.
It was a huge three. And, I always say that Emma is, the ultimate hype girl. She is everyone's hype person. When we won state, there are pictures of her. I've never seen somebody so hype. And for when she hit that three and everybody just erupted with her, it just, oh man, the momentum shifted our way. I mean, it had already been our way, but it was the solidifying thing that we really just needed, the final push for a sophomore to come up and hit a shot like that.
I thought, and again, it may be just getting in game shape, and I'm not saying the girls were out of condition, but it looked like there were a couple of them that maybe were a little gassed there toward the end of the third quarter because they had played very hard. I mean, they expended a lot of energy.
Yeah.
But it also looked like during the fourth quarter, especially after she hit that three, that's when it kind of sucked up, and that second wind, that second burst of energy came for everybody on the team. Yes.
She did. And I always say I love a sixth man. Well, today I love the eighth man. But when you can have a kid come off the bench and spark you, that's huge. I mean, that's huge for a team. And she did that. I thought Cece did it in the second half. You're right. Mia had a tremendous end of the game there. I mean, overall, big game, but she really stepped it up as one of our leaders. That was huge. I thought Lily got us going in the third. Right off the get-go, Lily really just came out with a little bit of fire, probably because I yelled at them at halftime. But she took it to heart, and she came out fired up. So it was a team effort,
I watch teams for who develops as leaders, and it looks to me like in the past couple of games, Mia has started to emerge as a leader. She may not necessarily be that person that gets in somebody's face or grabs them by the jersey like that, but she hits big game shots like that. She's going to be the person the other girls look to say, we need to get the ball in her hands. Right. And if she's got the confidence to take those shots and drain them, that makes you a very dangerous basketball team, and you've got a leader out there on the floor.
Absolutely. I mean, Mia has really started to step up for us. I agree with you, and we needed her to. She's a great scorer. She handles the ball well. Her size helps her a lot. I thought, we ran one of our plays and we were able to get the ball into her a couple times. That's how we chipped away at the lead a little bit, and the kids played well. They gave her good passes where she was able to score off of them, and it's hard for a shooter to score when they don't get a good pass from a teammate, and that's something that I like to harp on is, if you don't give a good pass, we can't make a basket. You're half of her points. You have to give her a pass that she can score off of.
Bob and I talked about the first half. In the first half, there was almost like a lid on the basket. You got looks at the basket. You got some decent shots, and they just didn't go down. And it looked like the girls were getting kind of frustrated, the fact that the shots aren't going down. I was glad to see they kept putting up the shots in the third quarter, because if they quit shooting, you are really in trouble at that point.
Right. I mean, what do they say? You gotta shoot your way out of it. I mean, but it all starts with defense. I mean, to me, it all started with defense. You get a couple stops, you can feel that, okay, we can chip away at this. And I think that when our defense shifted, the whole game shifted.
Tonight, I noticed that your team cut down on, I told Bob, victory favors the team that makes the fewest mistakes. I thought your team did a really good job of cutting down on the turnovers that had been committed in the first three games, of getting passes, for the most part, into the hands of the right people at the right place. Mac was able to seal some people off, and they were able to get entry passes into her where she could handle and get the ball in the bucket or draw a foul. And I thought that made a lot of difference between the first 3 games and tonight's game is that you cut down on the mistakes. Grace had cut down on the mistakes out front. Cece was able to come in and give you some great minutes, whether she was running the point or whether she was playing the off guard and give you a spark. I really thought your team did a good job tonight of cutting down on those mistakes.
I think so too. And that's something that we've really been harping on. And today I was listening to a veteran coach talk, and he's like, you got to play quick but not fast. And that's something that I kind of talked to the girls about in the locker room. Like, don't play too fast. Like, just, if you're going to make a move, you ball fake, okay, then your next step is quick. But everything shouldn't be fast. Like, you make bursts of quickness, change of speed, and that way you're able to make the right choices. And I think that they did a really nice job tonight with that.
That coach you heard today, he picked that up from Johnny Wooden, the best. That's part of his pyramid.
Well, I like the way he explained it, to whoever, as I was listening to him explain, I was like, I've tried to say those things, but I haven't explained it like that. And I thought, okay, I'm going to try this a different way.
Yeah, it's
like, I'm like, slow down, stop moving so fast. Like,
well, you want to play. You do want to play that way, but when you play too fast, that's when you start making mistakes. That's when mistakes happen. So sometimes you've got to take a breath and slow back down and get yourself set. But I thought the girls did a pretty good job when they needed to of pushing the basketball, and when they did get into half-court sets, I thought ran the half-court sets fairly well. Again, cutting down on those mistakes. There were a couple times, they tried to pass the ball into traffic when maybe the traffic was too heavy to do so, but there were other times I saw much better passing to get the ball in the right hands and get the ball to the shooters in the positions where they could get a shot. Because as you said, if I'm a shooter out there and I'm standing there and you throw me a bad pass, I'm 9 times out of 10 I'm not going to make that shot.
Right. I mean, not only that, but you may not even get a shot off.
That's
too.
Correct. Yeah.
I mean, in a varsity game, the defense moves a lot faster, and you have such a small window to fire that baby.
Being the statistician, the third quarter was the key. We outscored them 13-5. Holmes, Clark, and Knapp got all of our points, and then we shut their whole team down except for the all-stater Freihaut. She had a basket and 3 free throws. And then the fourth quarter, that was just a shootout at the OK Corral. But that third quarter, that set the tone right there.
Mac likes me and I like Mac, and we kind of snipe back and forth, and we were kind of laughing up here because she's the type of person, she's not afraid to mix it up underneath, and she'll get under the skin of other players. We saw it tonight where there was some pushing and shoving going on inside. She got caught sometimes, and the other kids, the Downs kids got caught sometimes, and it's almost comical in a way. But the problem is, once she gets into foul trouble, that takes a big part of your game out of the lineup.
Yeah, she's like my sister. We used to call her Bad Barb. We can start calling her Bad Mac.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that we kind of harp on her on. Like, we want her to be physical. She likes to be physical, and that's not typical of girls. They don't really like to touch whoever they're playing against, but it's so beneficial that she likes to get physical. But if you get caught doing some of these things, then you got to stop doing them. Like, be smart.
Which she's effective when she does it and doesn't get caught. That probably sounds terrible.
Absolutely.
But when you start getting caught, if you get enough fouls where you can't do it any longer, that effectiveness goes away.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, if she just play really great defense and be physical, I think most girls would shy away from her. I really do.
With her being in foul trouble, I thought Rebecca Burge did a good job of giving you some good minutes tonight. We know she's still trying to get herself acclimated, get in game shape, get in game condition, understand what's going on the floor. But she grabbed a couple of key rebounds tonight. I thought she did a good job.
She did do a good job. I mean, she hasn't played too many minutes, but she stepped up today when we needed her, and she did good. I mean, she hasn't played since freshman year. So, she's just still kind of getting her feet under her. The varsity game's fast.
Congratulations on the victory tonight. You have a victory at home, so you have a short trip home. Go sleep in your own bed rather than having a bus trip home tonight. That makes it a lot sweeter, doesn't it?
It sure does.
All right. Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you.
You got a tough game coming up Friday night here at home against SHG.
Yeah.
But I think, as we talked last night, I thought last night the ship started to turn in the right direction. Tonight, I think the ship has gotten itself pointed in the right direction. The question is, can you continue to sustain that right direction? And I think from the game film of what the second half was, you've got an excellent teaching experience to say, here's how you won the basketball game.
Right.
This is exactly how you won the basketball game.
Absolutely.
So
they came out and played in the third. It was a big third.
They did. They played hard. Congratulations on the victory, Coach. Thanks for joining us on the post-game show.
Thanks.
We appreciate it. Bobby, that was an old-fashioned barn burner, and
it was.
I'm going to lose you for Friday night. We'll have Jan, the ex-coach Jan Bowers, coming in here.
She knows what she's doing.
She knows what she's doing, and hopefully she can bring us another Lady Railer victory here in Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. But you were the good luck charm. You helped get the ship pointed in the right direction with your appearance at MacArthur last night, and tonight we bring home a victory.
I felt like a cheerleader up here.
Bobby was into this game. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening tonight. Thanks to all of our sponsors for coming on board. A very happy crowd files out. Lincoln picks up their first victory of the season over Downs Tri-Valley, 48-46. The next Lady Railer broadcast will be Friday night from right here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. That is a 7 o'clock start. I have forgotten that the conference games start at 7 during the weekday, and non-conference games may start at 7:30. So that is a 7 o'clock start against the Lady Cyclones from Sacred Heart Griffin. Next boys broadcast will be Saturday night from the Bank of Springfield Center, the Old Prairie Capital Convention Center, for the Capital City Showcase. And Lincoln will be playing SHG in the nightcap of that one. You got one thing you want to add?
Well, I want to thank you, of course, Jay, and I want to thank Connor and Jolie. Thanks a lot for letting me ride along with you guys.
Hey, we want to thank, first of all, I want to thank you. It's been a pleasure working with you. I hope we get to do it again because it's a lot of fun. You and I have known each other for a long time. Both of us kind of mentored along by Sam Madonia. It's kind of Sam's proteges here. And, both of us have a lot of time in here on the radio broadcast. We both love Lincoln basketball, whether it's boys or girls or Lincoln sports. You love Lincoln football, and I think this is just a lot of fun for all of us.
Yeah, we could call this Sam's Corner up here.
That's right. So once again, Lincoln wins at 48-46. They will have a chance at victory number 2 on Friday night against the Lady Cyclones of SHG. For station manager Jim Ash, for Jolie Lurcher running the board, for Connor Shaw running the camera, for Lloyd Kirby, our production manager at WLCN. For my broadcast partner, Bob Verderber, for the past couple of nights. Thank you, Bobby V. We're going to sign off here from Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. Good night, and thanks for listening.
Are you sick and tired of the telephone calls, text messages, and ads in the mail for Medicare open enrollment? Medicare open enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Changes made during this time will go into effect January 1, 2025. Feel free to call me, local Medicare agent Darrett Entwistle, and set an appointment to go over 2025 changes and plans. My office is in downtown Lincoln, or I can meet with you at your home if you like. Again, call me, Darrett Entwistle, your local Medicare agent and your friend in health insurance, 217-651-8046.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball. WLCN's live video stream coverage is made possible by Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Go online to merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, with offices at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln, or call 217-732-6211. Collision Concepts, located at 1005 Macon Street, just off Woodlawn Road west of Culver's. Call 217-735-2100 or find them online at collisionconceptsinc.com. Complete Lawn Care, offering year-round service for all your outdoor needs, including lawn care, gutter cleaning, and snow removal. For a free estimate or for more information, call 217-732-9734. Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent, you, your family, and your company. Located at 101.5 South Kickapoo Street, Suite 6 in Lincoln. Call 217-651-8046. Heartland Bank and Trust Company. Heartland Bank and Trust Company gives you choices with personal or business checking accounts that fit you. Good people, great account choices. Heartland Bank and Trust. Member FDIC. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. Emo's Cafe, your family restaurant serving home-cooked meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Located at 616 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 217-605-0171. Emo's Cafe, Lincoln's family restaurant. The Johnson family, in honor of Keith Johnson, a proud supporter of Lincoln Lady Railer basketball for over 50 years. LCHS Lady Railer basketball alumni. Lincoln Lady Railer basketball, a proud tradition of Lincoln Community High School athletics. Once a Railer, always a Railer. Lincoln Heating and Cooling, located at 1716 Tremont Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-5835. The LMH Community Health Collaborative, improving the health of the people and the communities it serves. Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial, your Lincoln Edward Jones financial advisor. located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office. Member SIPC. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Simply Traveled Cruise Planners. Let LCHS alum sponsor Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.